All right, y'all. Who doesn't want to make more putts like that? Raise your hand. I know I do. And honestly, as an amateur golfer, I'd say I average about 31 putts per round in the last couple of years. This season, a little bit better, probably hovering around 29 or 30. However, when you look at PGA Tour averages, and while I'm not trying to be a PGA Tour player, you're looking at numbers closer to the best being around 25, 26. Your really good players are still up near 28 per round. So if I had an idea of where I would want to be just to get a couple of strokes back per round, I would really want to get to 28. I feel like on my path to trying to break 80, for me, that is a place where I can feel like I can easily grab a couple of strokes per round. This year, again, I've been playing some really good golf, averaging rounds around 83, 84. My low round this year is 81. Threw that one away off the tee on number 18 at a hole. So that one was a little bit unique. However, I think that putting is, again, a place where I can grab a couple of strokes per hole. And on that mission to do so, I picked up a putting mat. So I've been looking at them for a while, even considered putting a putting green in my backyard, just to see, again, keep my hands constantly working on my putting stroke at all times. It's not always possible to get out to the range, put in some work there. So I thought, hey, why not think about some other options, especially as we approach the winter months, might be stuck in the house a little bit more. So that's what made the putting mat itself become more of an option versus the long-term commitment to a putting green in the backyard. And who knows, long-term, maybe that is an option for me. Texas winters usually last us about 2 to 3 months. I know some areas of the country in the US, other parts of the world, you may have a long winter, 5 months, 6 months of crappy weather. So again, thinking about getting better on the greens, stick with me. I'm going to go through the mat that I purchased, just from the cost to the different options that were available, and where I got mine from, and what were the results after trying it out, seeing what the feel was like. I'm going to give you an inside look at my thought process, give you my thoughts at the end of how it went and if there was an improvement on my end. Talk to y'all in a second. Scouring my two favorite retail spots, Amazon and Google Shopping, there's no shortage of different putter mat styles, ones with humps, flat, different cup styles, sizes, cost. It's all over the board. The truth is, there's really no discerning which ones work the best for your particular game or what you're trying to practice, to be honest with you. So it's a bit of trial and error. I have always been skeptical of the ones with the slope at the very top of them. Just curious on how that plays into your training style and what you're trying to achieve. Again, you're going to see some duplicates. Google's going to show a few more of your typical retail places like Golf Galaxy, particular golf stores, just all over the board as well. But again, no shortage of variety, different styles, different markings on these particular putting mats. But I guess you have to, again, trial and error, see what works best for you and what you're trying to achieve from your practice. The one thing that I wish all these came with was some sort of manual and or instruction video. I'm gonna unbox this thing. Put in my TaylorMade Golf. See you in a second. All right, we're gonna unbox this golf mat that's fine that a buddy sent me over our golf group text. Cool little mat, putting mat. Original cost was $30. I think they tacked on 18, $20 for shipping, so total came out less than 50. Looked really good on the website. We're gonna see if it lives up to expectations.
Bruh.
Comes in a cool little travel pack, just for easy storage, compact storage. And so once it gets rolled up, there's some kind of technology that keeps it from retaining that shape. So this is the mat, just coming out of the bag. It does feel like a high quality material. The stitching and kind of the edge on the mat looks really good. Comes with the movable hole, but already pretty impressed with 20 something bucks plus shipping. It came pretty quick. So I'm gonna lay this out, change the view here so you can see the mat once it's laid out on the floor. One sec. Here I'm going to show a few putts on the mat from different spots. My main focus here is getting the ball started on my line. As you can see, I marked my golf balls with that black Sharpie, just so I don't focus on the point on the green. I can just look at the ball and then think about my pace that I want to hit it. Again, the goal here is to hit it on the line with some dying pace going into the hole. Tried to shove that one in, run out of space in that cup. So my miss typically with the putter is to leave my face open, which causes that shove that you saw on that first putt. Second one a little bit better. Pace was a little hotter than I would prefer. Again, there goes that shove. Here I think this one would have went in, felt good off the face and executed, and then there, really good feeling putt. It's a unique angle, seeing yourself putt from down by the ball and just kind of getting that feel versus real that we all talk about in golf, where things feel a certain way, but in actuality, they may be something completely different. So seeing my putting down at this angle by the ball is actually pretty enlightening. All right, back with my way too early to tell results, but just overall my thoughts on my time with the mat and results afterwards, or short-term results afterwards, I should say. So after a week and change of playing with the mat in the house, practicing from different spots on the mat, and just trying out some different functions with the mat, here's where I stand. So I go back to one of my early thoughts on in the video, which was, if some of these training aids aren't coming with some type of guide or instructions on how to get better, I think it's going to be hard for most players, golfers, to adjust, but figure out what it is that works and how to best utilize that product. That was the number one thing that, as I played with it and practiced with it, that I felt like I was missing, and I was making it up on my own. So took it out to the practice range a couple days before my Sunday round last week, and it was fine. I noticed I wasn't making or holing as many putts as I typically do. I putt from feel when I'm out there playing. So to a certain degree, I felt like I had become a little bit more mechanical and methodical in the way that I did things, not necessarily my natural feel. And I noticed parts of my putting stroke where I was focusing on things that just typically come natural to me. So I didn't necessarily like that. I get to my round, playing with my buddies, our weekly match, and I had a horrible front nine putting. I had 18 putts on the front nine, and that is untypical of my usual game. Probably split it 16-14, some ratio close to that, but I just did not feel comfortable. Around the turn, I got lucky, putted one in off the green at 10, and I felt like I found a groove. I think I just went back to my natural tendencies in and around, around the green and on the green, which was cool. So I'm not going to say that the putting mat doesn't work or that it does work. Your mileage may vary. You could get different results, same product. You may have some way of utilizing the product that I wasn't even thinking about. But again, in these cases, I would love some kind of guide or helpful tip somewhere when utilizing a product like that versus it just being on me to figure it out. So neither here nor there. One thing that did spark this, thought in my brain is to do more products and test out different golf aids, whether it be like the grip club, the swing trainers, things like that, to see about results and how it plays out in my game. Again, I am trying to break 80, and then once I break 80, stay there consistently in the 70s. That is my goal. I want to trim strokes, whether you're trying to break 90, break 100, or whether you're trying to break through 70s, whatever the case may be with your game. I want to contribute to that, give you guys that. So like, share, comment, tell me what you think about, different golf aids, things that you would recommend, things that you want me to test out, and bring to you guys. So thank you for watching. Please like and share, and I will join you on the next one. Thank you.